There it goes. Beef, hello, welcome, Lycosone. Are y'all gonna make me name this cow all caps Beef? Out of curiosity, is that what's going to happen today? If you are here, and, nah, let's name him Jeff, okay. I mean, it's a dairy cow. You cannot control the hive mind of chat. No one can. No one ever can. Truly. Alright, I'm gonna shift my seating position slightly so I'm more comfy. Pudding? You want to name the cow Pudding? Why Pudding? I must ask. Alright, well, we don't have a cow yet. Pudding is dairy, I guess so. I'm just putting my mic somewhere a little bit more comfy so that I can sit up and look at the screen while I do this. Welcome, welcome, chat. So you may remember the last time we played this game was like a while ago, honestly. It's been 2 weeks, I think? Since the first stream? Yeah. So makes you want some rose ice cream. Wow, that sounds really nice. So our save file, I have a personal save file now because I was like, I don't want to have the stream save file go off the rails by no one knowing what I'm doing. But Beefkins' farm is perfectly intact in Bootopia. As you'll remember from our last stream. This is gonna be a chill stream. I don't know how long it'll go. Welcome.com. Fortunately, this technology is not fighting me today. Earlier today, autocorrect on iPhone decided that it wanted to go to war with my fingertips. So hopefully this isn't as bad. You made pudding in the game you're playing. Ooh, that's nice. I know, Kissyface, you've been playing one of the older Harvest Moon games, correct? Not Trio of Towns, Tale of Two Towns, I think you said. That one's a good one. Anyway, Beefkins has her small crop out front. And, we gotta... Oh gosh, I forgot how overgrown her farm is. We gotta let Crow out and see how he's doing today. Hello, little chimkin. There we go. For those of you, yes, Crow with a Q, as you named him, who don't remember from, yes, he is baby. The mayor gave you stuff to make in the cooking competition, I see. For those of you who don't remember the last Twitter message I put out earlier today, I will not be having a stream this Friday. I should have one on Saturday because I am getting my COVID shot, which should be good. But to get it, I had to drive back down to the state I grew up in, so I'm gonna be gone Friday night. But I should be back on Saturday, barring any, headaches or anything. There we go. Let's clear this place out a little bit more. This fine morning. I want to clear a path between my field and, Crow. Aw, chickens. So mysterious creatures. You might notice some odd little creatures hopping around on your farm while you're pioneering. Maybe something good will happen if you find a lot of them. Maybe I'm remembering wrong, but I feel like we got that notification already. We need 15 lumber or 5,000 gold. Okay. Well, we can probably get 15 lumbers worth of material, right guys? Do we have any makers set up? We can make a lumber maker with 20 wood. And lumber maker will probably get us what we need to fix the bridge. So let's chop some tree. Is there fae on the farm? Perhaps there are fae on this farm. Hopefully they are good-natured fae and not the sort of fae who want to kidnap our chimkins and replace them with changelings or something. Let's see. Let's ship out a few items. Also, from my other playthrough, I figured out what these tiny little water things are. You can fish in them and get crawfish. And I'm pretty sure that they are removable eventually. We'll get a tool for that. Let's keep chopping in the meantime. Fae as in fairies. There we go. That should be enough lumber, right? 26. Let's make a lumber maker. Sealy is what we want, not unsealy. Yeah, that would be bad. Let's not have evil fairies, hopefully. Hopefully they are only nice. So, I'm pretty sure we can put 3 lumber into here and get 1 back. If we get 15, we can unlock a new area to farm in. So let's get to work on getting 15 lumber set up. We're already trying to clear out the farm a bit so we have more space. We can plant more trees, we can get a pet, we can get to Crow more easily in the morning. I keep forgetting that we named the chicken Crow. Because of course we did. There we go. This way we can get in between his house and our house without much trouble. I'm a little tired. Well, you'll be fine, Beefkins. You have half of your stamina left. Oh. My hammer needs 2 shots to break these. That's fine. And once we've cleared out a little bit, we'll go check in on the townspeople and see how they're doing this fine morning. We can also, I believe, we need 5 lumber. We can make our first item box, which means we can actually get some storage. So we can put down, you know, our extra wood and grass while we're not clearing out the field. One of my English teachers believed in Fae. Yes, she did. That English teacher used to give you extra credit if you drew a fairy on your assignments, actually. There's no one in the general store, apparently, unless they're upstairs. You had her too? You know the English teacher I mean, Technicolor Dusty. She was quite an interesting character, I'll say. She graded rather harshly initially. I think she was of the mentality that, like, you have to break down the wrong way that a student's doing things to teach them the right way. I'm gonna be honest, that is not at all my favorite way to teach anything. Like Minecraft, we will soon have 30 chests of miscellaneous junk. Of course. We got a new person here. His name's Simon. Ain't you Beefkins? I heard about you from Victor. I'm Simon. My daughter took over the general store from me, though I still help her out. Helped pioneer this land with your grandfather, you know. Those were the days. Those were the days. and you are the gourmet guy. Why, hello, I am called Lovett. I travel the world in search of fine cuisine, writing magazine articles on my discoveries. Do let me know if you happen on any Olivetown I almost said Olivetown delicacies, and that's a very different thing than delicacies. She hated one of your favorite books, R.I.P. Oof. She made us read one book that I remember really not liking. I don't remember what the title was, but I remember not liking it. So I guess it didn't have that big of an impact on me. How you doing, Clemens? Is that all you have to say to us today, Clemens? You love this town? Apparently so. Okay, Clemens, very enlightening. Who are you? Yuri, okay. Dear me, I've not seen you in these parts before. Are you new to this town? You are Beefkins. A fine name. Oh yeah, it's a very nice name. Chat picked it for me. I shall commit it to memory. It had honey in the name? Did it have honey in the name? Lord, I don't remember. Is he Yusuke? He kind of looks like Yusuke. His hair is longer than Yusuke, though. Let's see. How are the kiddos doing? Mikey. Did you know? The world has a ton of towns that are way huger than this. Good to know. My big bro told me that the city has loads more people than we do here. Good to know, Cindy. And how are you doing, Lynn? Don't you find yourself wishing more people would come to this town? I mean, kinda. I'm not super picky about that. Lars? Oh, are you the one I've been hearing rumors about? Beefkins? Yes, why is your animation like going through the side of Beefkins' face, Lars? Nectar in a Sieve! Yes, that was the book that I hated as a teenager. Lars is a cute character. He's just repeatedly punching Beefkins. Is that what he's doing? Oh god. I like Lars's design. Lars is apparently not a bachelor, so you can't marry Lars. I'm Lars. I help my big butter Clem at Wow, my brain today. My big brother Clem at the tool shop. You came here on a motorcycle, right? Well, it just so happens that I'm this town's motorcycle expert. If you ever need help with that, I'm your guy. And you are... No. I want to talk to... No. I keep accidentally talking to Lars over and over. Please. Damon. Okay, thank you, Damon. Was it better or worse than Last of the Mohicans? See, I had problems with The Last of the Mohicans, like, as a modern book, in that a lot of the conversations early in The Last of the Mohicans is written in French, which at the time the book was written, it would kind of be expected that the educated populace reading the book would know French. In modern American society, a lot of people do not know French. I had to read it for class one time, and I just remember running around the local YMCA, desperately looking for someone who knew French so that I could finish my reading assignment. Sad you can't go after Lars. I'm sorry, guys. Lars is not a dating option. Let's see. You are Patricia. I meant to talk to the person in front of you, but okay. Hi, Patricia. And you are Angela. I like how relaxed this town is, but I guess a little more excitement would be nice. I mean, I'm fully renovating a farm. Most of the stuff you read in English classes made you actively dislike them, though in senior year you got to take an elective Shakespeare class with the best teacher ever. Nice. Also, nice on getting Mithril, Kissy Face. I had a good English teacher in my senior year also. Really great guy. We read some better books that I liked there, better there than in previous years, too. It was, oh god. Notes from the Underground, I think, by oh, I cannot pronounce things today. Dostoevsky. That one I liked. I really liked that in high school. Hello to Bridget, also. I don't think we have anything new to give to the museum. I just kind of want to jog around town a bit before we head back to our house to try to clear out the field a bit more. The shrine radiates a mysterious energy. Oh, there's a fox here. Can I take a picture of this fox? It's screaming at us because it is a fox. Okay. Let's see. Oh, what a cute little... Oh my god, look at it digging at the ground like it's a little kitty cat. Oh, is Ed here? Hello, Ed. Welcome. Creative writing classes are always fun. Sebi, baby. Oh god, okay. This fox's name is now Sebastian, and we're gonna take some pictures of it so that we can have that be in the museum. If I'm not allowed to have a fox in this game as a pet, then that is a crime. We can agree on that much. Also, someone's home here. Let's meet the ranger station. Ralph. Oh, I don't think we've had the pleasure. I seem to recall the mayor saying something about this. Ah, right, you're Beefkins. You're living on that farm, I hear. I'm Ralph. I work as a forest ranger here. Nice to meet you. Well, nice to meet you too, Ralph. In the only guide I've looked up for this game, whoever wrote it is like a Ralph fanatic and says that he is the best dating option. So we're gonna talk to Ralph every day, I think. See if they're right about his dialogue being good. We must domesticate the fox. Yes, we must do as our ancestors didn't and actually think to domesticate the fox. Yeah, I figured this would be a nice chill game to play. I will say I'll also consider doing a stream tomorrow for one reason and one reason only, though that stream would be short. That would be, they're making a Pac-Man 99. You know how Nintendo did, Tetris 99? I haven't downloaded it today, but I would be willing to do my first few playthroughs of Pac-Man 99 live if I can, because that sounds hilarious. Maybe they just have a thing for lumberjacks? Maybe they do. I mean, it is a good aesthetic. I won't disagree with them there. Let's keep clearing out a nice path around our farm and getting more lumber to fix that bridge, because we need 15 of it, and currently we only have 1. I mean, we're also gonna want another 5 lumber so that we can make a storage box anyway, so let's clear out the farming space a little bit. There we go, Beefkins. Getting a good workout in today. Neither of the trees that we planted have grown to full size yet. What's the matter, Crow? Do you want to go inside? It looks like he wants to go inside, so I'm gonna let him go inside, because he walked, like, right into the door. Let's let the bird go inside. Anyway, I didn't ask at the beginning of this stream, but... Ooh, okay. We're gonna need to restore some stamina. How is everyone doing this week? As I mentioned earlier, today was pretty good. Aside from autocorrect shenanigans earlier, I actually managed to get an appointment to get the vaccine, so that's fun. I hope things have been going well for you guys. Alright, let's plop in the bath a few times so that Beefkins can clear the farm a bit more. You're gonna get into a fist fight with the render farm at your school. What did the render farm do to you, friend? What happened? I need to hear that story. Domesticate the wild birds too. You want a pet hawk? Ooh, a pet hawk would be really cool. I know when I was a little younger, I really wanted a pet hawk. Your animation renders are just coming out stinky. Oh, well that's annoying, yeah. I am sorry that I cannot fight the render farms. Oh, I scared a squirrel. I'm sorry, squirrel. A couple files on your home cloud setup decided to scare you and make you think that the expensive hard drive was starting to fail. Turns out, no, the files were corrupted for years. Wow. I have dug out my old hard drive now because I realized how big the VODs I've been downloading from this channel are. I know I need to start uploading them as I go so that I don't necessarily have to keep an extra copy of them. But I feel better not just leaving one copy on YouTube and not having a backup of that. I don't necessarily trust YouTube to keep track of my stuff for me. Oh yeah, they're huge. Video takes up a lot of space. I was looking at my computer and I was confused because there was only like 80 gigabytes left, and I'm like, what's taking up all this space? And the answer was, in fact, VODs. Hello, Jacopo. This place is pretty chill compared to the city. Yes, that's true. Everyone is not saying particularly interesting things today. This tourist loves peaceful spots like this. I just want to go donate my fox picture to the museum.
Hello.
Oh yes, I have heard of you. You're Beefkins, correct? My name is Gloria. I curate the museum. You are welcome to peruse our exhibits anytime the mood strikes you. Why did I say
Hello.
mood that weird? Donate photos. We'll donate your squirrel picture. Get a 2 to 3 terabyte hard disk. It's useful for storing videos. Yeah, I've been considering that. I might just plop onto Amazon or Instacart Staples, see what they have in terms of good hard drive space. Thank you for your generous donation. We will use this photo as a reference to craft a new sculpture, so please come see it once it's complete. Can we buy a sculpture of the cute foxes? Because I would like a cute fox sculpture. We need to donate the picture of the fox making muffins because that's adorable. Mewed. It's when you're feeling like a cat. Oh god. That makes it sound like a furry term. I like how laid back this town is, but we could do with a few more tourists. Yes, and I'm sure that's going to be my job, Reina, because this is a Story of Seasons game. Hello, you're Beefkins, right? My name is Beth. I'm something of an archaeological enthusiast. I'm on the hunt for antiques in this town. I'm only a guest staying at the hotel, but in any case, it's a pleasure to meet you. Well, it's nice to meet you too. You could also call me a bit of an archaeological enthusiast. You love Beth. Yeah, right now Beth is winning the award for characters I might want to have Beefkins pursue in the future. And that's totally not because I'm an archaeologist and I'm biased. She is cute though.
Oh my.
Hello, Sally. You haven't seen anything yet. Olive Town is just getting started. Yes, I know, we're on like day 3 of this save file. Let's see. We can see people's pictures in here. Ralph, there's Iori. Yeah, his hair is way, way longer than Yusuke's. Victor, Gloria, Simon, Jason, Lars. There she is, Beth. Gloria's ever-curious, curio-collecting friend. I do like her sweater. It's very cute. Iori is Yusuke cosplaying as a samurai. Yes, she does have nice glasses. Listen, every girl in this town has been cute. That is true. So far it seems like everyone's vote for our chosen bachelorette on this playthrough is Beth. Am I assuming correctly, chat? You want us to date Beth? Because we're gonna have to figure out what sort of gifts Beth likes then. You think she likes flowers? We might have to start growing some then. Put this in the tool bag. We'll take a quick bath. Get her rocks. Is this just Abigail from Stardew Valley now? Probably stuff from the mine, artifacts. Well, we haven't been that deep in the mine yet on this save file. I'm pretty sure we can get iron and silver and some gemstones out of there. But we do not have enough energy on this current date to justify that. So I think we're just gonna clear some more trees and get more lumber for today. Because we need to be able to cross this bridge soon, TM. Because I'm curious what's across it. Alright, let's plop some logs in there. Plus it's already 6:42 today, which is way too late to start trying to get to the bottom of the mine. Yes, Beefkins. You can do this. I believe in you. We got a big farm to clear out. And we have a flower. A moondrop flower. Okay, I think that's the only harvestable lying around right now. Looks like it. I love how everyone's just like rocks or mine stuff. That's probably right. I mean, when in doubt, we can always try flowers or stuff that we grow. Most of these games, most townspeople will not be upset with you if you, like, gave them a turnip you grew yourself. It still slays you that you can fish in the puddles. You absolutely can fish in the puddles. You want me to go fish in the puddles before we go to sleep? See what we can catch? I forgot that Beefkins has 2 different colored eyes. That's very distractingly weird. Oh well. Beefkins is Beefkins. Let's see. Wow. Come on, fishy. We don't pull it in when it's red, you pull it in when it's blue. There we go. We caught a crayfish out of the tiny little pond. If someone gave you a turnip that they lovingly grew, you would bury them on the spot. Homegrown produce is a wonderful thing. It's really fun to be able to grow your own plants and, like, it is a nice gift to someone to either give them something you made yourself or a product of something that you grew yourself. Like, I like making jam and canned goods, and I know that people usually really appreciate it when you give them stuff like that. Come on, fishy. Come on. There we go. small little fishies. Well, crawfish. I mean, they're like lobsters, but small. Smallsters. And let's get another log in there before we go to bed. Tomato sauce and salsa. Very good. You have advanced cake knowledge, you guessed. And bleach? Those seem like very unrelated things, I would hope. Cake and bleach. I can make cake. I'm okay at it. I don't do it a lot, though. I make a lot of jam and sauces. They are bleaches for clothes. Yeah, I figured. But, you know, just to be certain that you're not poisoning the cakes that you give to people. Okay, there we go. That's an ominous smiley face. You DIY random things? Hey, DIY is good. Hello, Victor. Good morning, Beefkins. I see you've upgraded your home to a log cabin already. Allow me to offer my congratulations. I knew you had it in you. But, you know, if ever the time comes where you grow dissatisfied with log cabin life, you could expand further if you so chose. If you head over to Nigel's workshop and commission him again, he'll be more than happy to upgrade your house into something special. We can get a big house. I'm familiar with your soap making and brewing, yeah. I haven't done any soap making myself, honestly, though it sounds fun. Expanding your home. You can request house expansions at Nigel's Handiworks. Once you've expanded your house, you can cook, own pets, and live your best farm life. I know we can get a pet. We don't have enough money yet, but I must ask chat, do you want a cat or a dog? If it were me, I'd pick cat, but this is the chat playthrough. Lice scares you, good luck to you all. I mean, listen, I've pulled hunks of lead out of the ground at work. It's fine. It's not that bad. That said, I've taught you all I can. As mayor, I'm usually in town, so don't hesitate to come find me if you need anything. Can you get both eventually? Yes, I believe when you get your house bigger, you can have more than one pet. Okay, so cat, dog, you're good with either. Can you get both eventually? I also know that there's such a thing as, like, melt and pour soap. One cat and one dog. Okay, that seems like a good compromise. We'll get both, then. Both is good. Alright. Well, it is morning, which means we need to water our crops and unleash our chimkin, because he must eat. And let's get more logs in there while we're at it so we can unlock the new area. Ooh, I see some birdies. Let's get a photo of the birdies. Yeah. Sparrows. They are very cute. One request, if we get a dog, can we name him Missile? I'm pretty sure that we can get a Pomeranian and name him Missile in honor of Shu Takumi's dog. Oh my god. Sparrows. They're so cute. They're little birdies. Alright, let us unleash the chimkin. Hello? Oh! Hello! You made a little face. What's up, little baby? Oh, he happy! The birdie is happy. That makes me happy. Oh, there's a butterfly. I'm gonna get a picture of that too. Come here, little butterfly. It's not the best picture of a butterfly, but I'll take it. Melt and pour is good for making cool designs in clear soap. Cold process, lion fat is good for making stuff from scratch and doing more natural soaps, scented stuff, and for having more control. Okay. Control is always nice. But I've seen people do some pretty things with melt and pour. That's why I knew of its existence from Royalty Soaps, I think the channel is. And also those, 5-minute crafts that, what's her face? Sophia tried. That didn't go so well. Are you okay there? You walked into the wall. Oh? He gave off like 2 little stars today. Hopefully the stars mean the Chimkin is happy. You're allergic to sculptry, as it turns out, so you're cautious of any craft project. Turns out having your hands hitch for an entire semester in your sculpting class isn't normal. No, that sounds pretty abnormal. I'm glad that you figured that out. Let's sell our excess before we try going mining. Let's see what's in the mine. Maybe something that Beth would like. So far, just rocks. And a different musical track. You've heard of epoxies doing that, but never Sculpey? I don't know if there's anything that I'm, like, super allergic to out there. Aside from maybe American Girl hair soap. I distinctly remember having an adverse reaction to that. I don't know if anyone else ever used that shampoo. Ooh, raw white opal. Okay, that sounds pretty. Maybe we'll give Beth an opal. You think you have an allergy to certain polymers. Interesting. Yay, opals. Indeed. Okay, beefkins, let's see what's under these rocks. There's the ladder. Let's see what's in this mine. Aside from voice-acted meh sounds. Opals are sick. Waiting to get your hands on latex bandages to test that theory? Interesting. That sounds like, it could sell for a decent amount. It's the mine. That's all Beefkins has to say about this place is meh. There we go. Iron ore. But yeah, I am down to, if I have some time tomorrow night, I might play some Pac-Man 99 on stream, because I'm fascinated by that concept. Meh. It's been a while since you used latex bandages and you don't remember having a reaction? Interesting. Yeah, I can't say I've had a reaction to most things. I had a really weird food reaction recently, though. I was eating an egg bagel sandwich, like, you know, egg sausage on a bagel with sesame seeds. And the only thing different than what I usually had was that it had sesame seeds on it. And I had some sort of reaction to that. And I don't know why, because I've never had any sort of reaction to sesame seeds before. So, huh. A bagel? Yes, a bagel. That's what I had. But that's the only thing I can think of in recent memory that I've had any sort of allergic reaction to. I mean, I have general pollen allergies, and those are just the worst. Alright. Floor 9. What's down on floor 10? Hello? What are you? A magma sprite. You made it all the way down here? You're pretty good. As a reward, I'll give you a present. Keep up the hard work. You're doing great. Okay, tiny volcano man. Oh no, it's adorable. It's very cute. I'm just not sure where it came from. Lava Teddy? Okay, you are assigned Lava Teddy now, sir. Obtained white opal ×3 from the magma sprite. So these are... What we have here is raw white opal, and this is regular white opal. A pure white opal. Okay. Novice Mine Conqueror we are now. Alright, let's get some more iron while we're down here. I guess it'll be useful for something. See how much opals are worth. It looks like a Furby. I mean, at least it doesn't look like a long Furby. You still don't understand the appeal of sesame seeds? They have no flavor and you've never liked whole seeds in your bread. Crunch, and you find them to be slightly nutty. You think a long Furby would be an improvement? I don't know, man. I find long Furbies inherently disturbing on some level. I think part of it is that almost all of them have, like, very distinct monstrous aesthetics. Oh, okay. So opals are selling for 700? We'll keep the raw one and see if Beth likes it. We have 6 of what we need. We need 15 lumber to cross the bridge. What other things can we craft? Mayonnaise maker. An ingot maker. This contraption automatically converts raw ores into ingots. So, if we put our ore in here, we should be able to get iron ingots then? And iron ingots probably are what we need to upgrade our tools. So let's do that. Iron ore. Yeah. We'll see how long that takes compared to making lumber. I do not want a tree growing this close to my field. Thank you. Oh, sorry, squirrel. Once we clear this all out, another one of those little fairies popped out of the ground. We'll go to town. Yeah, okay, we're done for now. You love long Furbies, but your gremlin tastes are well known. See, when it comes to things that I'm a little goblin over, I'm a dice goblin, not like a long Furby goblin. Caterpillar Furby is cursed. Yeah, that's what I don't like, when they have long things. Oh my god. I never told you this, but as a child, you got a Furby for Christmas, and it broke right away. You found the same colored one about 40 minutes away and bought it for me without me knowing. Mother, you replaced my Furby. No, I'm glad you did that. I think I would have been very sad if my Furby suddenly broke. You know, I think that might be my problem with the long Furbies, because I think Furbies on their own are fine, but when you, like, change their body shape from, like, cute round bean to snake-like, they're weird. Hello, Jack. What are we up to today? Well, we're seeing about getting our farm expanded and getting a cow, so... A little busy, Jack. But pretty good. Oh, hello, Cindy. Hey, is it true that trees are easy to take care of? My mom says they'll even grow without water. I think that's pretty neat. Yes, you do not need to water the trees. You're the opposite. You find normal Furbies inherently terrifying. Interesting. Very interesting. Hello, Clemens. So Clemens is the one who upgrades tools. Yeah, we need more iron for making an iron axe. And we need more lumber. Okay. Iron and lumber. Got it. That's what we'll focus on for now. I didn't know that my Furby had broken as a child. I know they were popular for a little while. And I do generally like fluffy toys, so, you know, that's a benefit. Lazy days are the best. Lurs, you got a good point there, buddy. Alright, let's go see if Beth is in and give her an opal and see what happens. Hello, Beth. Do you like opal? Thank you. I'll take good care of it. Okay, that bodes well. They let you make multiple lumber makers so you can make lumber faster. Yes, but we'll need more lumber. Rock. I mean, is opal a rock though? Like, let's get on to the geological the geological discourse here. Let's see. How are you two doing? What would be the best strategy to draw in more tourists, I wonder? I don't know. I'm a farmer.
Wow!
Don't you think Gloria's kind of tough on me? I guess. All gemstones are just pretty rocks. I mean, on some level you aren't wrong. Hey Ralph, you're having lunch, I see. I do regular patrols of the forest, so I'm confident it's safe for more tourists to come here. Okay, that's good. So far, I mean, very few of the NPCs have said that much of interest, if I'm being honest. Like, we currently have 29 lumber. No, 29 wood, not 29 lumber. We can make only one lumber maker more. I think I need the wood more than we need 300 gold right now. Can we buy anything new from the general store? Hello, ma'am. This is Jessie. My, hello there. And you are? Gracious, you're Beefkins? Now that I think about it, you do look a bit like your grandfather. Beefkins' grandfather had pink hair? We have a need for all that wood. Yeah, we need to be able to make a chest, and we need to be able to fix that bridge. And I get the feeling it's gonna be faster in this game to get wood than it will be to get money, at least for now. My name's Jessie. I was good friends with your grandfather, you know? Well, nice to meet you. If you knew this town back when it started, you'd be impressed by how crowded it's become. There's quite a few people around, but we'll see how interesting you all turn out to be. Howdy there. You seem to be doing well. Alright, Angela. Can I buy anything new from you? Onion seeds. Sure, why not? I want an onion plant. We can get fodder, but we don't really need it yet. Is that a young girl or an old woman? The sprite leaves you confused. Well, considering she knows our grandfather, I'm pretty sure she's an old woman. Unless she's like an immortal vampire lady. Let's see. We got onions. Everybody's buddy. That's not a bad thing to be. We can water our onions. We are going to need more energy. Okay. And we need 3 of these iron ingots to do anything. I think our current biggest limiting factors in this game are energy and money. We don't have enough money to get a pet. We don't have enough money to buy a ton of crops. And we don't have enough energy to get a lot of materials in one day, if that makes sense. We can only get so much wood and iron or stone. Which is unfortunate. I'm curious what the mayor's gonna come tell us tomorrow in terms of plot progression. I mean, we kind of spent our initial influx of money expanding the house. So this sort of stone will give us iron. The slightly bigger ones. I think we need more iron, though. Is it okay, so it is possible to get iron stones on the first level of the mine. That's good to know. So we could theoretically just run in and out of this building to get iron as we need it. Not this building, this mine. Gotta start slow. Yeah, I mean, it's a farming game. You're not gonna have a full-on empire as soon as you begin. Let's get what we can from this floor and then go restore some stamina again. I think we're about to have enough ingots tomorrow that we can upgrade some of our tools. At least our hammer or our axe would be good. Okay, let's leave the mine. I wonder where these photos in the loading screens are coming from. Are they, like, visible in other people's houses, or are they just, you know, here for flavor? I know one of them had a lava crab on it, and I still don't know where that is from. Okay. 8 lumber and 2 iron. Very good. I think my only problem with, like, consistently streaming this game every single week is that it's more of one of these games that you just kind of hang out to, more so than something very story-heavy. It's very player-driven. And while it's definitely fun to chat with you guys while I do this, I don't think it's always as interesting as something like Ace Attorney or Persona. Maybe they're pictures from the game testers' playthroughs. That would make a lot of sense, actually. Not to say that this sort of game isn't fun or interesting to play, I just don't know that it's always super interesting to watch. Though I might be wrong. You guys might like the intense farming game action. But especially early on in this sort of game, you know, we have one animal, we have a small field. We could pick some oregano and get some iron. And fish up some crayfish. Let's see. Oh boy, 20 golds. Okay. These ready yet? Good, they are. Alright. We should have enough for at least one tool upgrade tomorrow? Hopefully? I think we'll start with the hammer, then go axe. Just kind of vibing to it. Yeah, it is the sort of game you just sort of vibe to, rather than, you know, the sort of game where I voice act a ton and we try to figure out what's going on in the plot or anything. I will say, I think I kind of prefer this sort of vibe chill game to a more action RPG-like game for streaming. Because I can more easily talk to you guys while I play this than something like Final Fantasy, which requires my full attention. This does not require my full attention. You know, I can pause and look up more easily. And that's nice. I am also curious to see if this game does have a lot of story, or if the story is just expand the farm. Because some of these farming sims are like, we have plot. So far, the only plot seems to be, let's get more tourists. Not necessarily a bad plot, but we're 4 days in, almost, and we haven't really advanced that plot. Let's get more opal. There we go. If you weren't watching here tonight, you would just be building up your wheat fields in Minecraft. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I think a lot of the people who come chill at these streams are here for a stream like this for more background noise than, you know, intense mystery solving action. Which is perfectly fine. I will say tomorrow I am curious how Pac-Man 99 will play. And it is very fun to do some character creation and stuff like this. I'd consider doing like a Minecraft sort of stream sometime, but I also know my mom gets very upset when you kill the Minecraft pigs. So it would have to be a vegetarian playthrough. Or just a creative mode run, really. Which is, I usually play Minecraft on creative. I more enjoy the building aspect of it. I find survival can get kind of stressful with creepers blowing up buildings. Though I know that's like the same experience for everyone in that game. Poor things. I know, the animals in Minecraft are very cute. They also have chickens in that game. He freaked out about the killing pigs. You can kill everything in Minecraft, basically. The pigs, the cows, the creepers, the zombies, all that. Aw, man. You just wish there was an option to turn off creepers. There is now. Well, there's an option to turn off mob griefing in modern versions of Minecraft. You can go into advanced game settings and say, I do not want creepers to blow up the ground. Because that's the one aspect of survival Minecraft I just cannot stand, is when creepers blow up your building. It's like, why? Alright, it's still sunny out. We haven't had one rainy day so far. We don't have enough iron to get more. We do have fully grown tulip. So we can see how much those sell for, and I guess buy another flower of some kind? Yeah, we'll do that. Maybe we need to, like, actually fix that bridge for the plot to advance. I don't actually know. We'll try to fix the bridge, like, today or tomorrow, then. See if that gets the mayor to come tell us some new info. Or something. Hello. Squirrel. I almost called the squirrel a fox. The big problem with that right now is it also breaks villagers farming and breeding, so no population expansion there. Interesting. I do some stuff with villagers on my playthroughs. I mostly use them to get, like, diamond tools and diamond armor without having to mine as much. Also to get mending books, because in Minecraft there is a enchanting book that gives you a skill that basically heals your tools when you get experience points. That is the best enchantment, I think. Well, utility-wise, anyway, it's the best enchantment. I don't know if anyone would actively come in chat and yell at me for thinking that, but it makes your tools last forever. I don't think that is an arguably bad thing. Let's see if I can get one more piece of iron. Useful, very useful. I mean, utility-wise, it's the best. I'm sure you could say that, like, sharpness is better for a fight in that game, but utility-wise, mending is the best. Weep. There we go, 1 iron. Okay, that's all I need. Yeah, these do kind of look like screenshots someone took from the game. Then I really gotta ask where the lava crab is gonna be. Because so far I have seen nothing that would indicate a lava crab exists in this universe. Alright, shall we upgrade our hammer then? Tomorrow we can try to upgrade our axe then. Well, as long as Clemens' shop is open. If Clemens isn't open, then that's not great. Oh, well here's Victor. Well, hello there, Beefkins. Getting the hang of things here in Olive Town. I realize we may not have as many conveniences as the big city, but we get by here well enough. We all worked together to build this place into what it is today, and we're proud of that. We have our troubles, of course, but... Jacopo, what on earth are you doing here? Not skipping work on the ferry, are we? Nah, Dad, it's cool. We just don't have many tourists headed in today, so I took care of cleaning duty in no time flat. So that's why you're back so early? Yeah, pretty much. I figured I'd run and take a shower before Captain Georg gives me my next assignment. Georg? George? It doesn't have an E at the end. Everything okay there, Victor? And that, you see, is one of our troubles. We lack tourism. I'm not saying that Olive Town has to be a top resort spot by any means, but I'd like to be a tiny oasis that tourists can enjoy. That's where you come in, Beefkins. You were raised in the big city, weren't you? Could I get your opinion on something? Are we gonna have to turn this town into a magical farming resort town for you, Victor? What do you suppose we should do to grab the attention of the city folk? Offer a break from the hustle and bustle, yeah. Ah, I see. Offer a calming break from city life that might just be just what they need. We can certainly do that for them here. I constantly think to myself, folks from the big city are always rushing around. They need a good break every now and then. Ask around Inaba. Yeah, maybe. So we know this guy named Nook, Tom Nook. Yeah, that'll get a lot of people to move into your chill little town. If they could take some time to relax in Olive Town, perhaps they could find themselves again and remember life's simple pleasures. Hey, Jacopo. Speaking of life's simple pleasures, that shower felt great. Maybe I'll sneak in a cafe trip and take the rest of the day off. Dude, you said that right in front of your dad. Oh, for the love of... Please go to work, son. Alright, so that seemed like some plot development. Hello, Simon. Smashing rocks with your hammer is all well and good, but you can level out land with it too. Give it a try sometime. I don't really need to yet. I imagine the youngins will be bored silly if this town doesn't get a little more engaging. Yeah, see, that was my point, Jesse. Let's see. Can we upgrade our hammer?
Hey.
Hello, Clemens. Clemens doesn't seem to have the most interesting dialogue, but he can upgrade our hammer, so I won't knock him. Wow, a gleaming silver hammer we can make next. It won't break when used on solid boulders. Okay. I think the next thing we'll get is an iron axe, and then maybe an iron watering can? Or sickle? Maybe a sickle. I'll figure it out when we get there. I'm not super picky. For now, let's go to the flower shop. Hello, sir.
Oh my.
This town's changed a lot from the olden days, I tell you, and it'll keep growing. Alright. Let's see what sort of, Nemophilia or pansies? We'll grow some pansies. Those sound pretty. Thank you. Might as well just get another flower going. Fill up our, list of items we've sold for the achievement. I don't even know if there's an achievement for selling every item. I just assume there will be. Hello, Karina. I'm Karina, a stylist. I just moved to this town too. Funny enough, we should help each other get settled. Alright. You're a stylist, but there's no, beauty salon here. Maybe we'll build a beauty salon, I don't know. We can have a flower garden eventually. Eventually we'll get enough money that we can dedicate a patch of land to just flowers. Today is not quite that day, but someday soon it may be that day. Alright. Those aren't ready yet. That's fine. We'll clear out this tree because it's kind of blocking the field. So it seems like the material you need the most of at this point is probably lumber? Maybe iron? Sorry, squirrel. I will leave some of the trees up because I worry about running out of lumber at some point. Let's see how well this iron hammer does. Okay, so it smacks these rocks in 3 hits instead of 5. That's not so bad. Let's take a quick bath and then go down the mine a bit for money and iron. The bridge def needs wood. The bridge needs wood. Our tools need wood. Our tools also need iron. So I'm gonna assume that whenever we get to the, maybe leave a quarter of the farm for trees to grow in for the lumber. I'm thinking about the area to the left of the chicken coop for now, leaving this space we have here so that we can get some rocks, grass, and trees. Just in case, because it seems like we will need more lumber as we go. Okay, and now we can smash the regular rocks in 1 hit. That's kind of nice. I wonder what we can use this stone for. Because we don't use it for any of our crafting recipes so far. Oh, never mind. We can make a stone item box. We're probably gonna do that instead of the lumber-based one, because that seems more sustainable. Because we can just run down here and get, like, 2 to 3 stone per rock we break. Whereas lumber takes a tree and 2 hours in-game. Not 2 hours IRL. That would be kind of insane. We'd be here for the length of one whole stream just to get one piece of lumber. It's like, alright guys, I'll see you back in 3 weeks when we have that bridge finally fixed. There we go, more iron. Let's see. Oh, okay, there's the stairs. So do I get a reward every time I get to the bottom of the mine, or just the first time? That's another question I have. Probably just the first time, if I had to guess. The mining theme is okay. It is not the most repetitive background music in video games. That's still Mementos. Or the first area of Mementos and Royal. I cannot get over the Mementos theme still. Lava Sprite Song has things to do. True, probably does. Yeah, apparently so. Lava Teddy is too busy to come hang out with us. My phone just made a vibrating sound, but I don't know why. Okay, well, I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually. There we go. Iron. Not the Mementos theme. No, the Mementos theme, I think it's just because the baseline is just the same thing and it doesn't really change at all. And then the melody doesn't do much over it. It's just like the same. Ba-dum-bum, bum, ba-dum-bum. Forever. It's like not even like that background is inherently bad. It's more just that it's so repetitive in such a large area that you spend so much time in. I'm so glad they added at least other music to the lower levels in that game. So it doesn't just feel like the same thing. Here we go. I am excited to open up the new path, because I'm sure there's more new types of materials there, too. So that'll be fun. It's unfinished. I mean, it certainly sounds unfinished. I will agree with that. There we go. Wood. Woo! Come on, little lumber machine. We need 15 wood. Maybe I'll go fishing after this just to change the pace up a little bit. Here we go. Is Crow producing eggs? Did I not pick up the egg this morning? All of the eggs spawn inside of the chicken coop. Crow should produce eggs as long as he's eaten that day. Hello, baby. Can you move a little to the left? Thank you. Yes, Crow has produced an egg. Crow is currently at 2 friendship points and 2 happiness points. And his personality is affectionate, which I still think is the sweetest thing. A little affectionate chimkin. Hello. And they also make cute noises. They just made this game so adorable. Alright, let's clear out the grass a bit. Now we have a very nice clear path between our farming area and the Chimkin, which is nice. And I kind of want to clear out the area to the right of this section to put out makers on. So we'll have like a few lumber and ingot makers and other stuff here. We'll put farmland here, Chimkin here, and then the trees can grow to the left of the chicken coop. That's the current plan. I think it'll work like that. Okay, we need more lumber and more iron. Wonder what we can do with all this grass. Probably fertilizer, if I had to guess. That's what it usually turns into in these games. Because all of the items we're getting have a quality rating, so I assume we'll be able to raise the quality of our crops as we go. Just let you carry him. Some of these games do let you pick up the chickens. I don't think we can pick up the chickens in this game. No, we are getting close to bridge time. We could also... Okay, we can make a thread maker now. That must be what the... With 10 twine and wood. We don't need lumber for it, we only need wood. So we'll make that before the mayonnaise maker, so we can make the bridge before we make a mayonnaise maker. Okay, thread maker. We'll put the thread maker here. There we go. So I can turn my grass into thread. I don't know what thread does, but I guess we'll need it eventually. And let's make ourselves a stone item box. Item boxes can be set anywhere on your farm. Open them with A to store and remove items. The more boxes you have placed, the more storage places you'll have. So place as many as you need. Oh boy. I'm gonna get to be nice and disorganized. For now, we'll make this a materials storage chest. So we'll put everything material-wise that we need to put into our makers in this chest. And that way we can keep like our crops in our inventory for now. And we don't get overloaded because we only have like 20 slots this early in the game. With some money we can expand our inventory, but we do not have money as we've been over. We'll sell our sap, I guess. Doesn't seem like we need that for tool upgrades, so it can go. As can the Chimkin egg for now. Maybe clothing. Maybe we can make clothing. I mean, I assume because we could choose between different outfits at the beginning of the game, that we can make clothing again later on. Probably, right? That makes sense. Alright, we'll take a quick bath to get our stamina up again, and then see about our materials. The music is nice now. Inside the house in the evening. I kind of wish the inside the house music was the outside the house music. Oh, we need more wood. Oh, well, that's because I put the wood in the chest because I'm trying to be organized. So I see what I did. It's fine. Alright, 12 lumber will soon be 13 lumber. So tomorrow we can hopefully upgrade our axe and get that bridge. And we'll have all the space cleared out that I want to use for makers, and we'll leave the trees over by Crow's house. That'll be where we get our wood from. Hopefully we can get more stamina once we unlock more of the farmland. Kind of what I want more than anything else right now. We'll make more thread. Maybe we can make cloth out of the thread. That'd make some sense. I don't actually know, I'm just spitballing a bit. I would also think that you could make cloth out of wool, though. Because I know there are sheep in these games, usually. Maybe we'll get a sheep today, too. Or maybe we'll just get cow. Or maybe we won't get either, because there are... Wool cloth would make sense, yeah. Wool cloth definitely would make sense. And let's just clear out a little bit of this grass. And I think we'll wait for the lumber to be done, and then we'll go to bed. That way we get one extra lumber in tomorrow morning. Right? Alright, we got some more grass. Our farm is starting to look nice and neat, which makes my little perfectionist brain quite happy. It's a little bit more organized now. A little bit. Cow. Yes, the goal of today... You want me to upgrade the Steam title to, like, we're getting a cow, all caps? I'm gonna do that. That is the goal of tonight. Just like we had Best Boy or Bust a while ago. We're getting a cow. Ooh, right. The wood... Stone. Yes, Kitty, what's going on? Okay. My cat came by to poke my arm a little bit. There we go. We're gonna need more iron, probably. But tomorrow morning, we will make our upgraded axe. Yes, I will tell the cat that you said hi. Jax, chat says hello. Okay, he just kind of stared at me when I said that. Makes you happy that Futaba will wake up on this week's stream, most likely. Me too. I'm sorry that we won't be able to defend Edgeworth this week, but... Well, I couldn't really control when the COVID vaccine slots opened up, and it just happened to be at a time that would make me miss one of the streams this week. So, not much I could do about it right now. As I said, I'll do a little bit of extra with some other games to make up for it this week, so that at least we still get to hang out a bit, chat. Because I'm gonna be missing a stream and a Dungeons & Dragons session that I usually run for that. Oh, hello, Victor. Oh, it's raining today. We're gonna need to buy some fodder. The music is also pretty this morning. Good morning to you, Beefkins. Apologies for barging in on you so early, but there's something important I need to ask you. Perhaps you might have noticed, but our fair town's been getting livelier by the day. My hope is that if we can keep this up, we can develop our town into an even better place to live. Unfortunately, I can't do that alone. That's why I'd like to petition your aid as a citizen of Olive Town. Sure? Most excellent. You've got the same can-do spirit as your grandfather. It's wonderful to have the help of someone so reliable. Once we develop the town, we can open more shops, all of which I'm certain will be to your liking. It's fine, you can always have Chihiro be a menace in the group chat. Oh boy. I look forward to the messages I'll come back to when I come back up this weekend. Well, we might be able to open up more shops. It's still in the planning phases, so nothing's set in stone, but it would be financially feasible. Ahem. In any case, our current plan is to beautify our roads a bit. The more aesthetically pleasing the town is, the more satisfaction tourists will get. Okay. Sure, that makes some sense. And a satisfied tourist is bound to visit again. I guess so. Tylenol if you don't feel well after the vaccine dose. Yeah, I'll just take some Tylenol, and I should be fine to stream on Saturday, you know? Okay. I've posted some details about the project in the bulletin board in Olive Hall. Don't forget to give it a read when you've got the time. Alright, I guess we'll check that too today on top of bridge construction, axe upgrades. Check the town hall board to see what they need from us to advance the plot. Ooh. Hello? One sec, let me get a sip of water. There we go. Town requests. Check out the bulletin board in Olive Hall. When you've received special requests from Mayor Victor, they will be posted as town requests. Alright. Sure. I assume he'll need lumber, judging by everything else so far, just to make our job a little bit harder. I look forward to our progress as a town together. Ah, okay. No ibuprofen. Noted. I might steal some of your Tylenol then, if you don't mind, Ma. Or I'll put in a CVS order tonight for delivery. Okay. So, he's given us a town request. We need lumber for the bridge. We need something for him. We need fodder for Crow. Yes? All of those things? I feel like I need to make a list so I don't forget anything important. Yee. Okay. Oh, good. And, some of our plants already. Alright, we have one lumber. We're gonna probably grab all of our materials out for now. I think I'll try selling this thread to see what it's worth. And I will harvest our turnips. We'll put a little bit in our fridge so we can cook something with them. And then we'll probably go buy and plant some more turnips. 7 turnips we'll sell. We'll keep 2 in our fridge. We'll go pet Crow, but we're gonna need to buy some fodder to feed him on a rainy day. Because we don't want to let the chimkin outside when it's all wet out. He wouldn't be happy. I don't actually know if that's a game mechanic, but it usually is. Hello! Can I pick you up? No, but we can pet him. And it makes him happy, so. He has a little symbol by him. What does that mean? We must fund a turnip empire? Do you guys just want me to grow turnips? The animation almost looks like we're blessing him. Ah, yes. It's like when they spritz holy water on you on some of the holy days. Okay, so we could make a veggie salad with our turnips. That's nice. That's real nice. It's like Animal Crossing, making a turnip empire. Are we playing the stock market? Oh my god. Oh no, I shouldn't open the pun floodgate with you guys. Alright, let's see. Does the general store open on Fridays? When do they open? Not yet. Okay, that'd do it. That would explain it, yes. Some fields of wheat would be in order. We must achieve Ohio. You really want to make the farm into Ohio? Why Ohio? Do you just want to have fields of wheat and corn, and then a sign that says hell is real, and then corn? Oh, logs. He only wants logs. Well, I got logs. Here you go, Victor. Have 10 logs. Yeah, that was easy enough to take care of. Some fields of... I mean, that would be funny, but, you know, we'll see. We have to wait outside in the rain for the shops to open so that we can buy some things that we need to expand our fields and feed our chimkin. Unfortunately, we can't build a silo yet, it seems like, so we don't have anywhere specific to store chicken food. I'm sure we'll eventually be able to make one. Have we eaten breakfast? No. It's the most important meal of the day. Hey, Jack. You know how trees only grow fruit on them in specific seasons? If you know which fruits to grow when, then you could probably plant ahead, right? Right? What? Oh my god. I summoned puns from the video game characters. Your father's from Ohio, and that's remarkably accurate. I have not actually been to Ohio. I'm just basing that joke off of everything I've heard people who have been there say. Mikey's so childish. I mean, he's like 10. Hey, Simon. Hello. Speak to me, sir. Jesse's pickles are the best. Okay, I guess he likes pickles. Try not to leave anything important on the ground overnight, dear. You never know where the wind might blow it away to. Don't leave items on the ground overnight. Got it. This is your punishment? Oh no. Not punishment. Okay, we can get 6 turnips today, I think. I don't need fodder seeds. I think I just messed up and we wouldn't be able to afford to upgrade our axe today. Well, that's annoying. Well, might as well just buy enough turnips to fully fill out the field then. Alright. We'll upgrade the axe tomorrow, I guess. Hopefully you can buy turnip seeds for less than what turnips cost. They do cost less than what we sell them for. And I think with most of these games, you can make a turnip, not a turnip maker specifically, but a seed maker. Which means that we don't have to worry about that in the future. So eventually you can make your own seed bags and you don't have to buy them anymore, so you can just have an exponentially growing farm empire. Alright, let's go feed Crow, and then we're gonna go fix that bridge finally and see what's on the other side. Fodder. One food for a birdie. There you go. Go, little chicken. Excellent. Yes, excellent indeed. Alright, let's repair the dilapidated bridge. You rang? Ah, it's the bridge you want fixed, is it? Well, it might take some time. So let's get this thing started. I'll see what I can do. Alright, Nigel. So I assume that means it's gonna take... Yeah, it's gonna take till tomorrow, isn't it? It's under construction right now. Best to check back tomorrow. Oh boy. Okay. Sure, I guess we got some fields to clear out. We can always do some more mining because we're out of iron anyway. And we're gonna need more iron to upgrade the rest of our tools, so we'll do that. That seems reasonable. Lover of beauty. The game is calling me out for being a perfectionist on my farm, I guess. I don't really want trees growing right where I'm gonna grow crops and fruit trees, so we'll move these until they grow where I want them to grow. Goodbye. There we go. I bet I could, like, actually theoretically make the trees grow in a certain pattern if I had path. To smack down. Listen, the saplings are growing where I don't need saplings right now. They can grow to the left. That's where I need them to grow. I'm sure I can find a way to manipulate the growth patterns eventually. I just need iron right now, so that we can make more iron ingots. I don't know how many iron ingots we're actually gonna need, but I assume we're gonna need iron for more than just our tools. Because we need lumber for more than just our tools, so... I don't know. Big brain. Let's see. More opals? Okay, 1 opal. Not bad. I need more iron. I guess we'll use this stone for more storage boxes, so that's not super bad. Title obtained the powerful. Okay. I guess we're strong. Boop. Where's the ladder? Hello? There it is. Might take a whole 3 text boxes? What might take a whole 3 text boxes? I'm sorry, I missed that message in chat. No, I don't know what it means. With so much stone, you could build a stone house. Yeah, I mean, with the amount we get on our way to go pick up some iron, you're not wrong. The bridge. It might take a while. Yeah, whole 3 text boxes. Oh, the game meant it'll take until tomorrow. Not the amount of conversation you have to sit through, sadly. I wish it wouldn't take until tomorrow in games so we could just, you know, continue our expansion. But it's alright. We got other things that need to get done, like making more iron stuff. Hopefully tomorrow we'll have enough money out of our turnip sales that we can afford to upgrade our axe and see what's on the other side of the bridge. Alright, we made it to the bottom of the first mine again. We still haven't seen Lava Teddy again, but oh well. I'm sure he'll come back eventually. For now, let's just get some more iron. 31 iron. Okay, good. That should get us, like, 6 things? Why does this person just take a picture of Lars eating? Alright, we'll clear out one of these trees. There we go. Yeah, there's already some new trees growing over there, so we'll have more lumber in that section soon enough. Alright. We'll make more of everything. I'll sell some thread and opal so we'll be able to upgrade our axe tomorrow. That sounds good. And we'll store everything else I got out of the mine. I actually kind of want to keep this slightly organized. So, stone, log, ore. There we go. Let's see if we can catch a fish. We haven't gone fishing in a bit. And then we'll go see about talking to people in town. Alright, come on, fishy. Go blue. There we go. What kind of fish is it? Sardine. Let's see if we can donate the sardine to the museum. There was a button for donating fish, so maybe we need to donate all the fish too. Let's see. If so, we should probably go fish in another one of those puddles and get another crawfish. Because for some reason the crawfish can show up in puddles that look like, you know, so tiny.
Hello.
Are you finished working already? Kind of. We built a bridge today. Hey, Reina. Let's see about donating our fish. Okay, we can donate the fish. Where do we want to put a sardine? We'll put the sardine up here. Sure. There we go. And I believe we have some photographs of sparrows and also of a butterfly. So we'll donate those too while we're here. And another white butterfly photo. Put the white butterfly here. There we go. In Sardinia. Alright, thank you for the generous donation. I think we can buy the sculptures from Beth. Yeah, so you can get squirrel statue or fox statue. The fox statue is very cute, but it also costs 1,200 golds. Okay, we need to get money, I think is the problem here. I only came to sightsee, but I'm being treated as a full resident now. We gotta talk to Beth, because... What level is our friendship with Beth at? Let's see. There's more people we haven't met yet. I assume more people are gonna move into town as we go. Okay, yeah, we need to talk to Beth, like, every day. Something to save up for, indeed. Hey, what you up to? I don't know. Probably fishing. Saying hi to Ralph if he's home. He's not home. I guess we won't say hi to Ralph. Sure, let's see if the shrine pond gives us anything in particular when we fish here. Something with a bit of a weird pattern. It is a yellow perch. Okay. Well, that reminds me of Animal Crossing, if I'm being honest. Is anyone up here right now that I can say hello to? I guess Iori is home. We could go say hi to him. If I enter through the right door of his house. Hello. This town is not unpleasant, but it could do with a certain amount of bustle. Well, we did say we'd fix the roads today. You are Lady Beefkins, correct? I have heard tell of you from Master Victor. I am called Dosetsu? Yes, Dosetsu. I have attended the young Master Lord Iori since his birth. Okay. You guys seem nice enough. I like your pots. I want one of those in my house. Also like the music that plays in your house. So we have an actual samurai then. Yeah, I don't think Iori is cosplaying. I think he's just a samurai. Okay then, cool. Why not? Let's donate this fish.
Hello.
Not photos. We donated all our photos. Donate the fish. We'll put it on the other side because it's a freshwater fish. That's my logic. Oh, there's a siren going by. Alright. Soon, we will fix this bridge. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that everything in this town takes a while to finish up. It really is that sort of game. We'll clear this tree. Why not? We'll let something else grow in its place when it grows. There we go. Alright, that's fine then. I'm gonna see if we can cook something while we're here. Using, the turnips we grew? Why not? We have turnips. Let's see if we can cook them. Yeah, we have 2 turnips. We can make a veggie salad. We could also make some mixed soup. We don't have any bread. We could also make veggie juice. Let's make some mixed soup with a turnip and some fern. 30-minute prep time. Ooh, soup. Indeed. We got mixed soup. Okay, we'll eat that tomorrow as we go explore the new area, because we'll probably need a lot of stamina there. Alright. Guess we'll do a little bit more fishing. You can always sell some fish too. Okay, this one seems very easy to catch compared to the last one. It is a whiskered velvet shrimp. Okay then, we caught shrimp. I feel like it's taking slightly longer to progress in this game. Or maybe I'm just like hyper aware of time because I'm not just playing it in my free time like I usually would one of these games. I'm actively streaming it, if that makes sense. It feels like streaming makes me more aware of how long I play in one session. Shrimp. Shrimp indeed. How much does a shrimp sell for? Can I cook with shrimp? Shrimp sells for like 50, that's not bad. Can I cook with the shrimp? No, not yet, anyway. Alright, I guess we're selling the shrimp. Goodbye, shrimp. It's easy to lose track of time when you're on your own playing a thing. Yeah, I mean, that's why I think streaming can be good in some ways, because you're much more aware of how long you've spent on something. You don't end up, like, sitting down with Persona in front of your face and playing it for 9 hours without anyone telling you, like, "Oi, you've been playing for, like, 5 hours, dude." Whereas if you're on your own in your house, it can be easy to just kind of sit if you're engrossed in something and be like, Well, I'm just gonna play this, and then suddenly it's dark out. I guess that's kind of why it can feel slower when you're playing a game like this. Because it's like, oh, okay. Time's just kind of progressing at its own little pace. The only reason I don't want to just go to bed early and skip through time is because we have the makers running. And it feels kind of like a waste to not just let them fully run their course before I go to bed. Like, it's suboptimal if I sleep now. Alright, I think we'll have enough iron and logs, iron and lumber, rather, tomorrow that we can upgrade our tools a little bit more. So we can get a better axe. Which will probably be useful when we open up more of the farm. I think. Only Morgana will tell you to take a break. And Morgana doesn't really tell you, oh hey player, you've been here for like 3 hours. Have you considered maybe getting up and stretching out your wrists a bit? Morgana will be like, it's late, you should go to sleep. I know that if you go to the Thieves' Den super late at night, someone documented on YouTube that JoJo will tell you new stuff then. So if you go there at like 2 in the morning, someone said, Jose will be like, oh, it's 2 a.m. You're up late, aren't you? Like how in Fire Emblem Awakening, if you went to the barracks super late, you'd get dialogue like, hey Robin, you're up really late tonight. So I guess that kind of tells you to take a break. Oh, hello, Clemens. Hey, good morning. Sorry to suddenly pop up at your door like this. The mayor asked me to come see you. That rain yesterday was something, huh? Looks like you got a few puddles scattered about. When that happens, I recommend using a bucket. You can use those to scoop those pesky puddles into oblivion. Here, I'll give you my old one. It's a bit worn out, but trust me, it still works like a charm. Try it out for yourself. If you find puddles on your farm, clear them with the bucket. You can obtain materials like clay by scooping up water. Okay. Anyway, I don't want to overstay my welcome, so I'm headed back to my tool shop. Come on down if you need anything. Okay, now we can finally clear away the scoopable. Can we scoop them together to make a pond? No, but I'm pretty sure if you scoop enough, you can scoop up a pond. But it takes like a lot of clicking. Oh, more dialogue. There's our bridge. It looks good. We got a new bridge. I feel very accomplished today. Ooh, clay indeed. Alright, we got a new bridge. Our trees are looking very nice. Our crops are coming along pretty nicely. Our cucumbers have flowers. Our onion has sprouted. And our turnips have also sprouted. I think it's a good thing we cooked yesterday, because we're gonna need a lot of stamina today, I bet. Because it rained and it's a bit of a mess. And we also have to check out the new area. And this sapling is in like the worst possible place. Right next to our well. Could you not do that, please? Thank you. Alright, we grab the logs and the iron. grab these, I should... Yeah, I see a lot of puddles already. Oh boy. Something tells me we're gonna drain a lot of our stamina on puddles alone today. Okay, so we get clay out of that, but what does clay do? I assume we're gonna need it to open up the next area. Okay, we can make mortar with clay? Squid bait. Okay, bait for catching squid. Mortar is a gluey material made from clay. Once it hardens, you can use it in a variety of ways. Alright, clay will also go in this box in a bit. Now let's clear up the area a bit. More trees where I do not need trees. Okay, there's new rocks for some reason. Okay. Let's go check on Crow. How you doing, buddy? Aw, very good. My bag is full. Items you leave on the ground will disappear the next day. Okay. I guess we'll need to come back for that then. We will have to upgrade our tool bag soon. I think for now I can probably just put away things I do not currently need. So I don't really need the fishing rod. Do need the bucket, for sure, because our field is covered in puddles. We'll leave like one of them so that we can go crawfish fishing. Oh! Find a pond and drain the water. If you drain all of it, you can find a treasure chest. Hold on. First, we have spotted it. The cow. Try again after you've repaired the no. How much does this need? 50 flexible glass, 10 solid lumber, and 10 iron. Okay. Well, it's a good thing we've been picking up so many iron. I assume these new trees will give us solid logs. And there's a mushroom plant here. We'll need flexible glass, solid logs, and clay. Got it. I think clay will be easier. Oh, fulgurite. I think this is a treasure. It can be placed on the countertop or donated to the museum. Okay, we'll donate it to the museum in a sec. I'm a little caught up in staring at all the new material. Can I empty this? Oh my god. You can drain water from lakes, but it'll take a long time to do it with a bucket. Setting a suction pump by a hollow lake will efficiently drain the water whenever it fills back up. I can drain this lake. Also, those look like strawberries. Strawberry. Okay, we have a lot to do in this area, clearly. But I think it'll probably be wise to upgrade our stuff first, so that way when we come back, it'll go faster. So, bucket and, well, most importantly, axe. Okay. So we'll want to make sure we have enough iron for when we get back. If we have a new type of lumber, we're gonna have to start processing that. Egg, mushroom, strawberry, beef, cow. Oh, remember, go get the egg. Right, egg. I forgot the egg. We'll put this stone away. We'll go grab the egg. We'll go upgrade our tools. We'll go donate the fulgurite. Wow, we have a lot to do today. We have a lot of new area to clear out, too, on top of, our new discoveries. Egg first. Plus, presumably at the end of that area is info on unlocking the next area, which I assume will have sheep, maybe? Sounds like they'd have sheep. Oh, hey, Victor. Beefkins, I'm glad you could make it. Take a gander at the road. Splendid, isn't it? It's all paved now. It's alright, you needn't hold back. Compliment our new roads all you like. It's gorgeous. Ah, I see you are a farmer of taste, Beefkins. All of us contributed ideas and put it up to a vote. This was our winner. Young Mikey had an idea for a popcorn stand as well, but I'm afraid it lost by a narrow margin. What? I want a popcorn stand. I was not informed that there would be a vote. Honestly, I'm not a fan. What did you say? I said I'm not a fan. I'd rather have a cool maze just for the thrill of it. Roads and lamps are practical, which is just a fancy word for boring. Yes, but you said it yourself. It would be there only for the thrill of it. There would be no point to having one, so I turned it down. Okay, so are you telling me that all the time I spent being lost on vacations was for nothing? Yes. Getting lost is part of the adventure. When you're lost, you discover all sorts of new things. That is what a vacation is all about. I suppose I see what you mean, but... Nevertheless, I see no point in adding a maze to our town. Why, you can make all sorts of new discoveries here, and you don't even need to get lost. You can make bread out of popcorn? I'm sorry, you're gonna need to elaborate on that one. For example? You can find the town's handsome and dignified mayor? Yeah, okay. Alright, I see what you mean, but those discoveries will be created, mark my words. Create them? Who's gonna do that? It's my job, isn't it, Victor? We made sure you were lost for a reason, son. Oh my god, kissy face. Yes. Well, Beefkins will create them. Why is everything my job? I'm not the mayor. Ooh, nice. Well, Beefkins, you heard him. Let's see what you got. My apologies. I ended up getting a little carried away there, but I know you'll do us proud. I'm rooting for you. Thanks. F for Victor. If you take popped popcorn and crush it, you can use it in place of flour. Okay. I don't personally know of a situation where I would have popcorn but not flour, but good to know. Hey buddy, Clemens.
Hey.
I need an iron axe. Do we need an iron bucket that bad? I only have 10. You know what? I'll hold off on the bucket for now. Because we need to get that cow. It's mostly just for the novelty. Yeah, I kind of figured. As the town changes, we get more folks rolling in. And as we get more folks, the town keeps changing. My, the road is so much easier to walk on now. This is wonderful. Yeah, the old road was kind of cracked, so it's nice to have one that's smoother. Hey, Beth. The streetlights are much nicer now. Have you noticed? They do seem nicer. Hello, Gloria. Olive Town has become the slightest bit busier. Mayor Victor's really going at it. I mean, we are too, of course. Yeah, I need to donate this Fulgurite.
Hello.
Fulgurite? I think it's Fulgurite, actually. Will you get a gold bucket eventually? Yes. I mean, a wood bucket is okay for now, but we'll want, you know, a gold bucket later. We'll put it here. You can, indeed, get a gold bucket, I think. For now, I'm just happy we have an iron axe to go at those new trees because we need solid lumber to get a cow. And I'm pretty sure these new trees will give us solid wood. We're gonna need solid lumber and we're gonna need a bunch of the new grass. So, let's get on that. That is a nice looking puppy. I like that it has a scarf. That's cute. Alright. If we want to get this cow today, then we're gonna need to put in some work. Okay, this won't be so... Wait, is this just a normal tree? That's just regular logs. Where are the new trees? Are you a new tree? I think this is a new tree. There we go. There we go. Okay. We have more logs. I guess we can see about setting up a second lumber maker so that we can get one making regular lumber and one for solid lumber, maybe? Let's do that in a sec. So we're gonna need, for this, iron, flexible grass, and solid lumber. So we'll get all three of those. These are flexible grass. If I can actually cut the grass, please. Please, Beefkins, I beg of you. We'll clear out some land while we're doing this. And these are iron rocks, that's good. And they're blocking off what I assume is the next mine. Maybe we'll see Lava Teddy in here. Ooh, sugarcane indeed. Need that sturdy oak. Yeah. Beware of baddies. They'll pop out of the ground to get in your way. If you touch them, you'll lose stamina, so hit them with your hammer to teach them a lesson. Okay. There are enemies in this game. I was not aware. I assume sugarcane will probably be good for cooking some foods? Maybe? I don't know, it seems like a cooking ingredient. We're gonna need to upgrade our bag next time, probably. Okay, we're a little tired, but I have food. We made soup. Okay, that helped a little bit, I guess. And we have strawberries that we can sell. And this looks like the section that blocks off the next area. And I see a horse up there. Oh, how much do I need for this? Oh! Look how much we need for the horse! 50 solid lumber, 20 silver ingots, and 50 mortar, which we need 3 clay for each mortar, I think. Okay, we'll do that after the cow. How much money would it take? 20,000! Okay, yeah, okay. We're gonna be in this section for a little bit, I think. If you catch my drift. We'll get to the horse. Maybe next time we'll get a horse. For now, let's focus on the cow. The cow seems like a more attainable goal today. Alright, hello, crow. Let's see. We'll sell these. We'll reorganize everything. Let's put in our new logs, the solid logs, because we need 10 of those to get a cow. Put in the lumber, we'll put in our log, we have solid logs now, and we have clay. Start clearing out some of the flexible and regular grass, because we have some regular grass around. There we go. Our field is nice and clean over here. And let's get to Maybe save... Did I put the flexible grass in the... If I did that, I did not mean to. Thank you for catching me. Yep, I did. We need that. Okay. There are very good things to having a chat to play with the game for you. Do we have enough material for more lumber makers? We can make one lumber maker, but we'll do it. Okay. Might as well, since we need to have literally so many sturdy solid logs that it's not funny. Let's get to making those. Because we need at least 10 to get a cow. Not 10 to get a cow. 10 or 20? Let me check. How many do we need for a cow? 10 for a cow, 10 iron ingots, which we have, 50 flexible grass, and 10 solid lumber. Okay. Well, now we'll be getting, hopefully, at least 2 solid lumber today. And we'll start clearing out the path around this section of the farm a bit. So apparently there's also silver. I assume the silver is gonna be in the new mine and not on the overworld then. And that we're gonna need, presumably for the next level of tool upgrade, but also for getting that horse, which is good to know. And I think we're gonna need at least 70 flexible grass so that we can get both the barn and the, what's it called? The mushroom log all set up. So we can grow cows and mushrooms. Okay, we're gonna need to go probably just take a bath quickly because we don't have that much food around at this point in the game, but we need more energy. Yeah, we can get ourselves to have 12 iron ore right now, but 12 will be enough for the cow, but not for any other tool upgrades. The mayonnaise machine can wait. Yeah, I mean, the eggs already sell for like 200, which is already one of our better daily profit margins as is. I'm sure the mayonnaise machine could get that up by at least a little bit, but I don't think it's gonna be worth it for now, because, well, we want a cow. Let's see. We'll bathe like 3 times. Well, yeah, you guys are here to catch me before I do anything dumb. Such as selling all of the flexible grass. Okay, we have 1 solid lumber. We need 10. We'll put this in here for now. There we go. Let's get more material to get more solid lumber. Well, you're regular lumber, but that's still necessary, so I'm not mad. Mostly just gathering solid logs for now, I think. Because we got a bunch of these trees, so we might as well. Yeah. And then we'll get that cow. And that'll probably be it. I was expecting to get a cow faster, to be honest, but I guess we do have to repair all the buildings in this game, so it makes sense. Okay. We'll need 10 lumber. There's sap there. I got the sap, yeah. Did I accidentally make regular freaking lumber? Oh god. Well, that's annoying. Okay. We have enough flexible grass. We have enough iron ingots. We don't have enough iron ingots for, you know, all the tools we're gonna want to make, but that's slightly more easily solvable than the solid lumber problem, I think. Cow will be useful. I assume we can eventually get a friend for Crow. I'm pretty sure we can buy chimkins now. But I'm also pretty sure that there's other types of fowl that you can get, like potentially ducks and also like silky chickens. So we can get Crow friends that are also not chickens. Alternatively, we can make Crow have a baby, but I think I'd prefer just to buy another chicken. I'm pretty sure this is... Yep, that's something. A butter burr. Okay. Okay, we've cleared out a good amount of this space today by where the cow will live. Okay. I think that'll be all we can do for now. More solid logs. Okay, we have 49 solid logs and only 2 lumber so far. That's not great, but tomorrow we'll have at least 4 more. Come on, I want to get this cow game. Crow and Son of Crow. Crow undergoes mitosis. I don't know if that's how babies are made, but okay. Let's save. Alright, let's see about tomorrow in game. That is exactly how babies are made, excuse you. Oh my god. Did you just make that fucking pun? Okay, we could potentially call it that. Only because you made me laugh. I'll consider it. Let's see if Victor's here to ask for more of our stuff. Yep. Good morning, Beefkins. Apologies again, I know it's early. I wanted to speak with you about our town's development. I've been thinking hard about it, and I'd like for us to open up some new shops in town. Once they open, the citizens can enjoy themselves with shopping trips, and all of town will inevitably grow livelier. Livelier? Livelier, yes. Needless to say, you'd be welcome to go shopping at all our new stores as well. Wouldn't you like to be a little more stylish? You can find out more about the request on all of Tull's bulletin board, so be sure to give it a read. Okay. Oh. Are you fairies? Beefkins, what are those? Excuse me, where is this? Am I in the fairyland? Fairies. Oh! There's a human here! Wait a second. Can you see me? Yes. Wow! It's been so long since a human could see us. Your name's Beefkins? Hi there, it's nice to meet you. This is where we Earth Sprites all meet up. There's lots more follower sprites hopping around these days. Is that your doing, Beefkins? Because of your hard work, our little village has gotten a lot livelier. Thanks a whole bunch. Have you seen those odd little creatures pop out of nowhere while pioneering or working on the farm? Those are actually follower sprites. Hey there, Beefkins. Since you've been working so hard to find follower sprites, I have a request for you. If you ever need the aid of the sprites, just let me know, okay? We'll do our best to help you out. Whenever you're ready to go back to your farm, give me a shout and I'll send you home. Navi Sprite will take you back to the farm when you're ready to head out. Speak with him whenever you'd like to go to the Earth Sprite Village or other special areas. Mini Totoro? We have an entire second village we need to take care of. Oh yes, if you haven't played a Story of Seasons game before, you might not know this, but A, nothing gets done around here unless you do it, and B, you are the one who must take care of everything and everyone. Until then, take your time and have fun exploring our little village. Alright, but time passes here and I need to get myself a cow. Tell me about how you can help me out, Manager Sprite. Hi, Beefkins. Did you want us to help you out? The Earth Sprites you found would be happy to lend their little hands to help you. All you have to do is tell those whose help you need what kind of work you'd like us to do. When assigned to an Earth Sprite leader, follower sprites hurry off to work. After their work is done, the sprites will happily share their spoils with you the next day. Once they're done with their work, the Earth Sprites who helped you will give you some Sprite coins. Sprite coins are special coins. You can trade them in for lots of neat stuff. The Sprite Shop. Along with the spoils from their work, the Earth Sprites will also give you Sprite coins. If you talk to the boss Sprite by the large tree in the Earth Sprite village, you can exchange your coins for various items. We can't wait to work with you. Oh, okay, so we can buy stuff here. What can I buy here? I don't have anything for you today. You have cows! You have a buffalo! I want a buffalo! Do you have any Sprite coins? If you'd like to release an animal, we can take care of them here. Okay, that's nice. Instead of, like, selling your animal to an unknown fate, you can bring your animal to the fairies for them to take care of. Welcome, Beefkins. Not that we're ever doing that, because Crow is our baby. But they have 3 cows. Can I buy your cows? Is that allowed? We can buy eggplants and cucumbers. Okay, I assume this would be useful for getting materials, especially once you build up the farm. There's a lost and found. Okay. I guess that's to make sure you don't get soft locked. They have their own little fields. They're growing turnips. They have a stone sprite. And a grass sprite. Oh, there's like one for each of the major mineral classes, I guess. I'll give 10 followers to the stone sprite. We'll give 10 to the log sprite, because we need those. And we'll give the other 7 we have right now to the grass sprite, I guess. They have a mini mine. They have, like, their own society down there. Okay. That looks good. That way tomorrow we'll hopefully have some materials and money from them. I like that. That's good. Is that a rabbit? I want a rabbit too. I want all the animals, basically. That's the goal of this playthrough, I think, in the end. Just to get every type of animal. Okay, we have 4 out of the 10 solid lumbers we need. That's progress, I guess. We still need more, though. Okay. Blood clams. So if I cook one of Crow's eggs, can I use that to get more stamina? Probably, but I think they're still worth more if I sell them for now. Because we don't have that much else to sell until our crops are done growing. Like, eventually we'll be able to sell more turnips, but Crow produces egg every day for almost no cost. Basically, Crow's the current farm MVP, is what I'm saying. Though that's not a surprise to anybody. Why do they keep... Oh, an onion. Give. Yum. Aw, mini cow. Mini cow is cute. Reject humanity, become sprites? I don't know if we can become sprites. That seems a little bit silly, but... I mean, I'm sure we could. Basically, not talk to any of the humans again and only talk to the sprites, but... That seems a bit extreme. Let's open up the hen hostel and let out Crow. Hello, baby! You're a very cute little chimkin, and you're very important. Yay, egg. Oh, a 2-star egg. We're getting better eggs out of Crow. Not directly in front of. Next to it is fine, though. There we go. We're gonna need even more of these if we want to make our mushroom log. Whoop. Flexible grass, flexible grass, flexible grass. So much flexible grass. Ooh, textile maker. I think we were right. As Crow becomes happier, he makes better eggs. That is actually how that mechanic works, yes. The happier your chicken is, the more eggs you get. You've unlocked a recipe for a textile maker. By processing threads into cloth, you can use them as materials to make fashionable outfits. Yes, you can. So then we can use that for materials that we'll make outfits out of. We need 30 clay for that. This is rock salt. And this is a mussel. No, it's an oyster. Okay. I guess that makes sense. You can forage for oysters in real life. Oh good, an earth sprite. We need as many of those as we can get to get more sprite coins, I guess. It would eventually be a good benefit to just not have to go through the resource gathering that we have to do every day and just outsource that to the sprites, I guess. Okay, we have enough iron, we have enough flexible material. What we're gonna need is more lumber. Hello, Crow. Grazing. Where did the cow wander off to? Wait, where is the cow? I didn't see the cow. Cow? Are you still here? Cow? It's over here. He's here. Or she's here. I don't know. I shouldn't gender the cow. I mean, I'm not even gonna be the one coming up with a name for this cow. So, we'll see how chat decides to name the cow. I am shivering in anticipation of the incredible name that I'm sure you'll give them. Wow. If I can get 20 extra lumber, 30 clay, and 40 flexible grass, then we can also start up mushroom farming today. I actually think we can just about do that. So we're gonna do that. We're also probably gonna want to buy a little bit of an extra stock of fodder, just for days when it rains so that the cow and crow can eat when it's not good weather for grazing. So if I grab these 3, can I go fix up the mushroom log? Because then we'll just go buy some mushroom seeds. Yes, we can. Great. Mushroom logs. If you plant spores on a mushroom log, tiny mushrooms will sprout. After a few days, your spores will be fully grown, harvestable mushrooms. Very nice. Okay, well, next time it rains, we'll get more clay for the next upgrade, which will be going towards the horse. We're about to have 6 solid lumber, I think. Yep, that's good. We have enough iron. We're gonna go buy some fodder and, other stuff. What else can we make now? A textile maker requires iron ingots and thread. We can make mortar fences. And then the other thing we're gonna want to unlock soon is that silver. Might want to take care of the sapling in the bottom right of the first section. I should do that, yeah. Pudding? Are we naming the cow Pudding? Is that what... Well, I mean, I guess that works as a name for a cow. It's a cute name. We'll see how you feel in like 20 minutes when we get the cow.
Ah.
Strawberry seeds! I want strawberries. Hold on, I'm distracted. We're planting strawberries. We're also gonna plant shiitake mushrooms. We're also gonna buy like 10 fodder for rainy days. Okay. That's it, thank you. Let's also check in on, other things while we're here. Simon, how are you? As the days go by, trees and wild grasses will sprout up on your farm. You can get rid of them real easy with a hammer and sickle. Take care of those fields, you hear? Trust me, Simon. We're on it. Let's see what we need for opening the shops. Hello? I'm certain the tourists will enjoy the new road and streetlights. Iron ingots, lumber, or cloth. And someone wants a squid. Victor, why? All things we kind of need aside from the cloth, but we need iron to make the cloth. Maybe we'll go in the new mine today. Oh, hello, Beth. Is that all today? I think that's all.
Hello.
Hello, Gloria. And hello, Raina.
Wow!
I tried changing the perfume I use. I wonder if anyone will notice. At least Raina has said something other than just hello today. So that's nice. Hello? Jack? Olive's Town's just gonna keep on growing. If it were a person, it'd be the type that succeeds by sheer determination, just like me. Okay? I predict that this town will one day stand shoulder to shoulder with distinguished cities around the world. I mean, I guess. The local farmer only has one chicken, though. This town is changing rapidly. I must etch its sight upon my memory, lest I forget how it once was. Alright, a little dramatic, but... determination. It's nice to see the town get cleaned up. The animal seems pleased that the road was spruced up as well. We can buy another chicken, for the record. But it'll cost literally all the money we have. Which seems like a bit much. Alright, let's plant the strawberries. I want strawberries, so we're gonna grow them ourselves. And then I guess we'll go check out the new mine, see if we can get some, silver and iron. While we wait on the last of that lumber we need to finish up. Oh, you're right, there is a tree here. Sorry, sapling. See, I cannot believe you want to name it Sachikro. I mean, I can, but also... Oh, coal lump, okay. Alright, silver! Yay, silver. That's good. These are iron lumps. We still need that for the town right now. The baddies appear to be moles. Like, just moles. The baddies are just Digletts. They have little arms. But I guess they're kind of like Digletts. They're this world's equivalent of Zubats, though. They're just popping up while you're in the cave trying to annoy you. Where is the ladder? Is it over here? Is it gonna be the last rock I break? Yep. That's unfortunate. That's Diglett Cave in a nutshell. This is Diglett Cave, the mine. Yeah, I think we're only gonna go until we get this cow, and then I'm going to stop for the night. Wham, wham, wham. Silver, silver, silver. Okay. More silver. We have 8 iron. We have silver. We have iron. Sounds good. You can add another field in Minecraft then. Seems like this mine is just or mostly silver. Mostly silver. It's gotta be at least double the length of the last mine, right, though? Raw red barrel. That's new. That's not silver. Okay, I think we're done. Yep, we're done for now. Raspberry. Hello, picture of Reina. Why does that one photo look like a screenshot out of a shoujo anime? We'll sell the red barrel, and I guess we'll sell this coal lump for now. I don't know what else we'll use it for, so... Let's pop some silver ore into our machine. We'll put away the rest of the ores and this and this. We'll put some more solid logs in here. And then we'll go plant the mushrooms we bought. And by tomorrow morning at the latest, we will have a cow. And then this stream will be done for now. You can come back and try to get the horse next time. Because there's no way we're getting that horse tonight if we need 50 solid lumber. That's gonna take like an in-game month at the rate we're going. I mean, I assume that the forest sprites will help that go a lot faster, but still, it's gonna take a while, I think. Even with their assistance. Cow? Isn't that the name of a Neopet? K-A-U? I'll take a few baths. Probably, yes. I'm pretty sure, because they look like cows. They're basically cows. Man, does Neopets, like, even work now? Right before Flash ended, their beta didn't even let you get Neo points out of the games anymore. Wait, who are you? Hello? Ma'am? It kind of works. Alright, I don't know who that was or where they were, but cool. See, now I kind of think that if we plant, like, regular crops, they should be closer to our house, but this might be a nice place to set up, like, a fruit orchard and some mushroom logs further away from the house. Oh, that was good. We got more friendly sprites to help us on our quests. Our major quest to acquire cow. And eventually horse. See, because let's say we get like 5 sprite coins a day. We could at least buy a log or some grass from that, right? And then we could use that to more quickly complete our goal of unlocking the next area. Because if we're doing all of this by hand, each piece of solid lumber would be 3 pieces of solid log. And each silver ingot would be 5 silver ingots, and each mortar is 3 clay. Ooh, there's more mushrooms over here. I didn't even notice that. I guess we'll get another species of mushroom to grow. That's not so bad. More strawberry. And this is a bigger lake. You can clear the bigger lakes out, it said. I assume we'll want to upgrade our bucket before we do that, though. Yeah. Night.com. Thanks for coming. You can use an extension called Ruffle to play some of the amount of Flash content now. Okay, that's good. I know there's also some sort of archive of a lot of Flash games. That someone made, which is also good. Alright, in the morning we're gonna get a cow. That's the goal. Okay, we have a silver ingot now. Oh, is it time? We have 2 lumber, 10 lumber, 10 iron, and 50 grass. We can do this, chat. It's time. We did manage it tonight. We will get a cow. So what do we want to call our first barn? Our hen house is the hen hostel. I'll wait for your suggestions. I'm sure you'll come up with something alliterative. We can also expand our facilities so we can have more chickens and more cows. The cow club? I do like the cow club. Cow. Club. And then after this, I'm gonna let Beefkin sleep, and I'm also going to sleep. A variety of animals can be raised in barns. Animals that are properly fed or taken out to pasture will produce milk and other byproducts some days later. Okay, where's the cow at? Hello, cow. In order to take care of this animal, you'll have to bring it to the proper facility. Move to a facility? Yes. The cow club. Personality is friendly. A cute black and white cow. Cows have been a popular animal staple on farms since the olden days. Give it fodder and it'll produce delicious milk. Moo. What should we call this cow? I'll wait. I'm sure the answer is going to be pudding, but I'll still wait to see what you come up with. Move it to there. Of course, we're moving it in there. And then we're going to have to get it some fodder because we didn't let it out to pasture today because it's too late at night. Whitney. Oh, like the Pokemon gym leader? You know where your heart is? I do. Pudding is pretty cute. I think we'll name our cow Pudding. Wait, not all caps Pudding, just Pudding. Your animal's name is Pudding. Yes. A couch. Wait. Why do you tell me this after? Next stream, we're buying another cow. And you know what it's gonna be named. God damn it, guys. You gotta tell me this right away. I'm so mad. You tell me Pudding, you tell me Whitney. I'm like, okay, we'll name it Pudding. And then you come up with this glorious thing. And you don't tell me it in time. I'm so upset with you. No, I'm kidding. I'm not upset with you. But still, we're naming the next one that then. Cannot. I mean, a cow probably costs a lot of money, so it might take a few days to buy a cow, but you know what we're naming the cow when we get the cow now. I cannot believe. You can get a Couchy and Sachikro. Why are all of your names puns? A Croachy? Oh god. I kind of just want to let my character sleep, just to see how much a cow costs. Actually, I can Google it. I'm gonna Google it real quick before we feed Pudding. Does a cow cost Story of Seasons Pioneer? Oh, the name is so long for this game. Olive Town? Yeah, let's Google that. Most profitable animals. Okay, that's not an answer. I'm asking how much a cow costs. No one is answering how much a cow costs. I mean, I'm glad the game sold 700,000 copies, but that doesn't... Alright, I guess we'll just check. We'll just check next time. Okay, chat? Next time we'll look, and we'll buy another cow, and we'll name it as such. We'll buy another cow and another chicken. How does that sound? Okay, next time you come up with goals like that, you make me wait a little longer before I name the cow. Oh my god. Wait, I forgot to pick up the fodder. Hold on. We need to feed Pudding before I go to bed. One, please. A cowra? Oh. I see what you're doing now. You're calling me out with cow names. Alright. There you go, buddy. My pet Pudding. Yes. Good baby. They are very cute. Okay, you have good night, Pudding. We're all gonna go night soon. You just want me to name my cows after my ship? Is this what you're telling me? They do look like a pudding. I'm pretty sure we can get other, like, breeds of cow later on, too. Or at the very least, we can get a buffalo. But I'm fairly certain previous games have had strawberry cows. Name your third chicken Phoenix. Then Phoenix, then? Wait, do you mean then name your third chicken Phoenix, you coward? Pudding will be our good first cow. They do look like a pudding. I mean, I feel like Phoenix is something you should be naming your cow if we're calling out ship preferences here. Brain mush. It's okay. Mine is pretty mushy too. Alright, let's properly save the game. And then I think we're gonna stop for the night because everyone's brain is mush. Are we just naming all of our chickens things? You do not own this game. You hoard cookies. Okay then, good to know. I own this game. I do not play the Cookie Rush game, but I might at some point. You guys have a lovely night. Next time we will buy more animals, and our goal will, instead of be getting a cow, it'll be getting a horse, because the horse is in the next segment of the area. How's that sound, chat? We got a cow today, we get a horse next time? Horse. Okay, good. I'm glad to hear you approve. Well, night everyone. Thank you for staying with me on our adventure to go get ourselves a pudding. Next time we will get 2 more cows and another chicken. Is that what you're telling me? Alright, well, I'll write it down so I don't forget. Night, y'all.